Welcome to your Necesse Settlement Layout Guide. Now, I figured this was kind of an important topic I haven't seen anyone talk about. I also didn't pay much attention to this at first, and let me tell you, you will save a lot of settlers from doing a lot of pointless jobs if you set up correctly from the beginning. To give an example of this, I have a storage room on one side of my town and farms on the other. And so some of my settlers that run the farms can't reach the storage room. Because of this, I have to give settlers the job of hauling items from a chest in the farm area to the storage room. And I find settlers doing this job don't carry things fast enough because a chest in the farm area is constantly filling up, basically creating a bottleneck which can only be solved by hiring more settlers to haul crops to the storage room or move the farms and the storage room closer together, so that way the farmers can all reach it. Now, the way I set up my town, this is a huge problem that I didn't think of because it affects not only the farms, but the forestry area and any other areas that are used to craft or make resources. So a very basic way of fixing this is simply move anything that generates resources close to the storage room, or the opposite, which I did, and have settlers working those jobs live near their place of employment. This will also help them get to work quicker, which is another problem I had with my first setup. Mind you, it's not that big of a deal, but it will help out a bit. That there is pretty much it for optimizing your settlers and farms in the village layout. But what about for raids? Now, the first way to deal with raids is simply build a wall around your town with no doors. This will currently keep them out 100% of the time, but I can see this being fixed in some way in the future. And by it'll keep them out, I mean they will literally stand outside your wall until either they decide to leave or you go out and kill them. And if you send settlers out on expeditions, they won't be able to leave, and no one will make it into your settlement when visiting. So not the best method. The way I personally have it set up for raids is I built a wall that funnels them into the center of town, and I think I may end up placing some traps for added fun, maybe some doors to slow them down a bit. But anyway, this is a good way to force raiders to go where you want them to go so you can easily defend against them. But keep in mind, if you fill it full of traps, make sure your settlers won't set them off. Don't want to send Sean off on his last fishing trip now, do we? That there is all I can think of at the moment for this topic. If you have any good advice, then leave it down in the comments to help everyone out. But anyway, boop the like button if you enjoyed, and until next time, have fun everyone. See ya!